Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the MU2U web series. My name is Jessica Erickson, and I am one of the event coordinators in the Memorial Union Event Management Office. Today, I have Mary Rankin with the Office of Sustainability and her event planning team, and we will be talking about Sustainapalooza. So if everyone could give me a quick introduction and a little brief overview of what you do within the Office of Sustainability.
So I'm happy to start. My name is Mary Rankin, and I serve as the Director of Sustainability for Iowa State University. So I really oversee the Office of Sustainability and the amazing, fabulous team that I get to work with every day.
My name is Caitlin Tipping, and I am the Campus and Community Engagement Intern with the Live Green Initiative through the Office of Sustainability.
My name is Hannah Bartle. I'm the Sustainability Coordinator for the Office of Sustainability, and I oversee the intern group as well as help Mary with a variety of projects.
My name is Elizabeth. I'm a sophomore here at Iowa State, and I am a student member of the Sustainability Planning Committee.
Well, hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. We're excited to talk about Sustainapalooza. So tell me more about the Office of Sustainability and what programs and services do you offer to students and the Ames community?
Sure, I'm happy to do that. Well, the Office of Sustainability really oversees the Live Green Initiative, which is Iowa State University's campus-wide commitment to sustainability. This initiative started in 2008, and the office really focuses on engaging, educating, and empowering our campus community around all facets of sustainability, which includes environmental, economic, and social. And in really doing that, it's important for us to reach out to the Ames community to make sure that the Ames community is also engaged with our campus community in furthering and enhancing any sustainability efforts and opportunities that we have available to us.
Awesome. Thank you for giving us a brief overview. How can people engage with the Office of Sustainability and really engage with some of these resources and services?
That's a great question. My team works so diligently on ensuring that there's a number of different ways that we can increase education awareness, engagement, and that empowerment piece around sustainability. And to that end, we have a Live Green website, livegreen.iastate.edu. On the website, we have a number of different means of connecting individuals to the Live Green Initiative. One of the best ways is to sign up for our listserv, which keeps everyone on our mailing list for our monthly newsletter that we do, as well as a number of different opportunities related to events and connections within the community, as well as on campus. We also have a very vibrant social media platform of a number of different ways to stay connected, and we do a number of different events during the year related to sustainability. And Sustainapalooza, which is what we're all here to talk about today, is one of those.
Yes, we are very excited to have Sustainapalooza in the Memorial Union this year. So talk to us a little bit more about Sustainapalooza and what can attendees expect when attending Sustainapalooza on March 3rd?
There are some modifications that have been made as opposed to Sustainapaloozas of the past. There are a few opportunities for virtual engagement to make social distancing easier and to keep people safe. And some in-person activities that we've had in the past have been modified to be virtual, such as the prize cards and some of the different tabling opportunities for companies from Ames and organizations here on Iowa State.
Yeah, thanks, Elizabeth. Going off of that, I would just say that attendees can expect, even though some things might look a little different, they can still expect an interactive and engaging event experience. We are having in-person engagement opportunities at the event, networking opportunities for tabling organizations, and some craft opportunities for students to take and create kits with them is what we're calling it, They can still win prizes at the event, which might be reusable water bottles, mugs, little things to help them be more sustainable in their daily life. And they can access that through a virtual prize card this year. So various engagement pieces will be at the event for attendees.
So I might just add a little bit of detail onto that. People even more excited about the event. Caitlin mentioned that we will have Green It Yourself take and create kits. Rather than sitting around and crafting as we normally do in consideration of COVID, we'll have the kits put together for you and then you can craft at home. So a couple of, actually we have 2 kits this year to choose from. One is called a Spread Some Joy upcycled postcard kit. And basically we will give you all the fixings to put together a postcard that you can send to someone. Now, we'll have a couple of options in the kit. One will be that you decorate and put everything on a postcard to send to whoever you want. And the other postcard will actually be stamped and self-addressed already to a resident in one of our long-term care facilities here in Ames. We thought with COVID considerations and people having to separate physically much more than in past years, that we wanted to do what we could to add some joy to our community, as well as doing a fun upcycled Green It Yourself opportunity. The other kit is actually related to making your own beeswax wraps, and Hannah has already made one of these. So Hannah, tell us a little bit about that kit, and I think you have one to show.
Sure. So if you choose to do this kit, you will get a piece of fabric, which this one's already complete, but you'll get a piece of fabric as well as some beeswax pellets that will be all packaged together. And basically all that you do is cut your fabric to size. I just left it as one large piece. You could cut it into smaller pieces if you wanted. It just kind of depends on what you need. You sprinkle it with the beeswax pellets and put it in the oven for just a couple of minutes. And then you take it out, you let it dry, and it turns into a beeswax wrap, which you can use to replace if you were to use saran wrap in any situation, you can replace it with that. So, for example, I have a mug here. You can mold it to whatever you need it to mold to, and it'll just stay on there. So, yeah. So, yep, that is one of our examples of the beeswax wrap.
Which really is a great opportunity to be sustainable and not to have so much to put into the trash. That's always what we're considering in some of these items. Caitlin mentioned the great prizes that we have. All of those are focused around assisting everyone to incorporate a little more sustainability into life, not have so many disposable items that they can use again and again. And we mentioned instead of having a green wall, having a virtual opportunity that anybody can get online and can submit a word. And this year we are asking people to submit words that really describe how they have been resilient and stayed sustainable in consideration of all the many changes that we have had to incorporate into our lives in this past year. An important part of sustainability is resiliency, and we are excited to celebrate that at this year's event.
Thank you so much for showing us that. I am excited to go get my beeswax wrap. I definitely am I'm guilty of using too much saran wrap, so I'm excited to make a change this year. Okay, so I know we've kind of talked about some different adaptations that you've made to Sustainapalooza 2021 in consideration of COVID, which I think people are going to be really excited about, that they're still an in-person opportunity where there's a lot of interactive pieces, but knowing that they are going to still stay safe while still participating in this. What are you hoping that people who come in person, attendees who come to your in-person events or engage virtually, what are you hoping that they take away from this event?
Well, for students and specifically student leaders from organizations at the event, I, as a student leader, tabled at the event for several years, and I can say from personal experience, it's a really great networking opportunity. That's how I recruited a lot of my club members to our club and helped get people more involved in volunteering in the community. So it's really a good opportunity to get involved on campus and connect with other people who share similar interests in sustainability. It also, you can learn a lot from it. Even if you don't know anything about sustainability, if you come to the event, you can get a good idea of what it actually means to be sustainable and see what other people are doing in the community to help us all live more sustainably. And like I said before, and Mary also mentioned, it's a great way just to connect with the community. With our DIY kits, the postcards, my grandparents are actually in an assisted living facility here in Ames. And so I'm really thankful for the opportunity to maybe brighten someone else's grandparents' day or having my own grandparents' days brightened through that connection. So it's a really great overall just connection opportunity and educational opportunity.
Perfect. Well, I know that a lot of people are going to be excited to have that opportunity to connect, and it sounds like a great way to spread some joy amidst our circumstances. So I will give you the final opportunity to let our listeners know the information. When is Sustainapalooza, date, time, where do they need to go to experience all of these awesome opportunities and hear more about like registration and other event details?
So the in-person event is taking place at the Memorial Union Great Hall on Wednesday, March 3rd from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. You can also, we have a Facebook event page that you can like and follow and get updates leading up to the event and on the day of on there. So there'll be links to register, there'll be links for the virtual prize bingo card, there'll be information about the DIY kits, information for the virtual green wall, all sorts of stuff on there. I would also encourage people to like and follow our other social media accounts, which will be posting about the event and about student organizations at the event up until that day. And we also are planning on having a live stream of the event, or at least parts of the event, the day of, for people who can't be there in person but still want to see what's going on.
Perfect. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for joining me today. And for any of our listeners that have any questions, I will link their Facebook page, social media links, and website in the text box below. But thank you all for being here today, and we are excited for Sustainapalooza. Thanks again.